All right. Aprilia 660. Doing a quick test ride for the RS660. Wow, sounds really nice. Interesting. Right, haven't really planned anything. I'm just doing a quick test. As I said, haven't really planned anything. I'm just doing a quick test. In the 660, I'm gonna try to compare this one to the Triumph Street Triple, just for a beginner bike. Let's see how it goes. It sounds really nice so far, and the seating position is sporty but very nice. It's actually quite comfortable compared to what I'm used to. Alright, it's got some power. Shifting nice as well. Feels light. A seating position is quite interesting. Obviously it is, you know, a super sport category, but you got these raised handlebars, which is giving you a little bit of a breather, to be honest. When you stand in, when you're sitting on a bike, it's almost like slightly upright, and the peg position is nice and lovely. Your legs are not too cramped, so it's I'm really impressed with the seating position. Also, something I noticed straight away when I jumped on the bike is how comfy this seat is compared to my S1000. So it's quite nice. One thing obviously I want to go through all the modes and quite a lot of electronics on this package. I didn't really do much research, to be honest. I just wanted to jump on the bike and just see how I feel, and just keep it raw as much as possible. It's got some punch in it. Maybe there will be a better punch high up in the revs. So yeah, this is a RS660. I believe they claim to be around 100 brake horsepower, and just around, I don't know, maybe 50 Newton meters or something like that. There's no massive power in these, but nice for a beginner bike. Yeah, these are the this bike is pretty much talking to this type of categories for beginner riders, I would say. Someone that's done his CBT, been riding on a 125 and just wants an upgrade. I think this will be perfect. The brake is it's got a bland feel to it. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I did trying to give it a rev there. I think it limited quite. I don't know if it's got a limit or something, but when I hit the first gear, it just got into almost like a limiter, I'm not sure, is it because it hasn't been running? How many miles are on this thing? I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll try that again. I think I hit the limiter for some reason. Well, we'll see. So far it's really good. It's showing 68 miles per gallon. That is really interesting. The other thing is, obviously I'm used to braking with one finger. It's just got a weird feel, these brakes. There's no initial bite. You've got to give it a good squeeze to find your braking point. Tell you what, the quick shifter is amazing. I'm surprised for such a small engine how smooth this quick shifter is. It's brilliant. It feels light as well. It doesn't feel as well. I'm trying to take it to some twisties now and see how it reacts, but so far it feels quite nimble. So the mirrors are okay. There is a little bit of vibration in them, but it's still okay. I think this bike with an exhaust on it would be amazing. You can already feel the induction and the engine noise it's doing is really nice. So put an exhaust on top, would be lovely. It'd be really lovely. The cluster, well, it's a nice screen. It's a little bit small, but I think you can do an emergency brake. You got a lot going on this screen. You've got your temperature gauge, your fuel gauge. You've got the time, the temp. I believe the modes. I'm not familiar that much with the Aprilia screens. There's a lot of stuff going down there, which I'm not sure what it is. But there is almost there's like a navigation or something there, and a Bluetooth connection, so I believe that's for your phone. Yeah, so far it's don't know how I feel about this bike. It's just obviously I'm used to bigger bikes, so for a new starter I think this will be absolutely perfect. It's very easy to ride, it's quite light, it's nimble. Brakes are yeah, can do with a little bit more you know, with the different maybe brake pads or something to give you a better feedback at the start of the grip, because see, I'm just gripping there and there's barely anything. There's no bite at all at the start of the grip. The power so far, yeah, I think it's okay. Obviously, if you compare this to a 636 or an R6, I think they got more power than this, even though this is, I don't know if it's the same category. Yeah, it is the same category. Don't get me wrong, there's good punch into it, but it kind of flats off at the top end, so it's got a good usable mid-range, where you're gonna be really. It revs up to 1200, so it's a little bit short, but it's I'm looking at this fuel economy gauge and I'm like, wow, it hasn't dropped in the 60s since I started riding. It's brilliant. This thing will be really good. I think it's got a small fuel tank. It's, you know, 16 liters or something. Yeah, so far impressed, and it looks unique. Really looks unique, with a couple of you know, it won't take much to spend on this and absolutely transform it. Like a taller screen, I would say, when you want to tuck in. I don't know, maybe some protection for it. Doesn't need much. Get rid of that horrible rear end section. Get a tail tidy on it. Yes, I really like the quick shifter on this. It's good, really good. It's a very nice looking bike. I quite like. They obviously, this is almost like a baby RSV4. It's same headlight, same design pretty much. It's just on a smaller scale. The underside exhaust, obviously. Oh, that thing would be amazing with a full system on it. Yeah, get rid of that seat, get rid of the pegs. This bike will be gorgeous. It looks amazing. This matte color, matte black color is really nice. There's plenty of choice when it comes to color with this bike. It's a white color, which really looks nice, and the yellow color. The yellow color is the color I really want to see in flesh. But yeah, it's really nice. This quick share is plush, man. Domino.
Two hours later.
Right, 2 hours later. On the Triumph RS765 2023, on this gorgeous gold yellow color. It's amazing when you look at it in person. It's gorgeous. This is the RS version, and it's got really nice bits and bobs on it, so we'll see how this compares to the Aprilia. Wow, first impressions. Way more upright than the Triumph, than the Aprilia, sorry. The clutch, the brakes, everything straight away feels better. Even obviously this has got the upgraded Brembo Master cylinder, and as soon as you touch it, you got a bite straight away. The seating position obviously is much more relaxed than the Aprilia. It's this is a 23 model. It's got a slightly higher seat, which makes it slightly more aggressive apparently than the older models. I never been on a triple before, so this feels rather comfortable. The handlebar, everything, switch gear, everything, you know, like just using it quickly there, feels solid. It feels quality. These barn mirrors, they come standard apparently. Never seen a bike sold with barn mirrors before, but these do. Got some nice bits and bobs on this bike added from the as an extra for this demo bike. You got some protection here, Oh wow, seat is quite comfy as well. This is obviously the famous 765 engine, so it's triple. Wow, the quick shifter is amazing. It's got a good grunt. And I was in road mode, quite surprising. Wonder how is it gonna be in a proper race mode. The throttle is it's not how can I say this, it's quite grabby. You have to twist a lot to get this bike going. There's a lot of roll in the throttle. It's not like the Aprilia where you just throttle. It's got like almost like a quick action throttle and you twist and go. So it's a little bit different, but it's nice. There is quite progression in the throttle. Makes it more predictable almost. Oh yeah, this definitely has got way more grunt than the Aprilia. But it's quite easy to ride. It feels tall, slightly tall than the other one, but nothing scary. Still think this will be perfect for remember now we're comparing these two for pretty much a new rider, and I think still this is a really good option for a new rider. So far so good. Quick shifter is lovely. Let's see if we get some bends, how is it gonna react? Very light bike. You can feel on the taking it from left to right is very, very light. Obviously for the shorter community, this is as I said, I believe it's 836mm on the seat height. If you're struggling with that height, I think Triumph does a couple of other options for seat height, so you can get it definitely lowered. Go with the 820 as the previous model maybe. So that is an option, so don't be put off with the seat height. I quite like it. It's very, very light and nimble. Brakes are lovely. You can see where Triumph has spent the extra cash. Obviously you can say also this is the RS model, this is not the R base model, where it pretty much stacks the same as the Aprilia, same money basically. I believe they both, maybe the Aprilia slightly more. I believe the Aprilia sells for 10.5 grand, the 23 model. The base R model for this is 9.5, and I think this one is an 11.5, which, if you ask me, is definitely worth the extra grand to get all these extras, especially the rear all-in suspension. That is a massive upgrade, and I would say the brakes. Wow. Wow. Well, this is a nice beginner bike, but if you want that bike to be savage, oh, you got it all, mate. You got it all. I'll be completely honest, I was trying to compare the two bikes, the Aprilia and this Answer, but this bike is it completely got my first impression. It's I don't know, like I can't be neutral now. I just feel way more better on this bike in every single way. This took my definitely took my heart, this bike, comparing it to the Aprilia. It's just the engine note is beautiful, the throttle connection, the brakes, the suspension, even the tires. They come with Pirelli, I believe, Super Corsas. What even do you want more? The value for money you're gonna get for this is way more than any other bike. Woo! I'm having more fun on this than my S1000 RR, man. This is nuts. Here it is in the flesh. Now I stopped here so you can see this color in the sun. Now I don't know who came up with this color, but oh, I would take that color on any other Aprilia. They got it right. They got it perfectly right. I don't know. I'm thinking to get this bike myself now. I was doing this video for a beginner video. Wow. It's lovely. This bike reminded me with the MT-09, the Yamaha MT-09. It is slightly similar, and I believe that's all because the triple engine. It's just a very, very balanced engine. Well, there is Map Sport, which I believe this is customizable. Right, here's my verdict between the two bikes if you're looking to buy your first big bike. I would definitely recommend this Street Triple. This bike took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Price point is a bit expensive for a first bike, sitting at 11.5k. This bike is definitely not cheap. The overall quality of the bike is better than the RS660 in my opinion. Just feels more premium. Some would argue they don't fall under the same category, but I don't really rate the Aprilia to be a super sport either. It's just not. Jump on a 636 or an R6 and you will know what I'm talking about.
This also puts the Aprilia in a weak position from an insurance point of view, as I run a couple of quotes and the prices were ridiculously high for a new rider, as it's classed as a super sport, which don't really makes much sense, as the Street Triple is clearly the faster bike here. Don't want to sound too negative about the RS660, because it's just a brilliant machine overall, with great looks, handling and very good electronic package. But if it was my money, I would put it on the Street Triple. I hope this made your choice a bit easier if you're in the market and you lost between the two. Please hit the like button below and subscribe for more similar content.